So, hello. I guess I am live. I wasn't paying attention, but the screen is saying that I am live. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Let's see, what is it? The 12th, February 12th. Welcome to Journal with Me. I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices, Wellside Retreats. And I help women move away from what no longer serves them and help them move toward their their next journey, to get unstuck from the past and move forward in their journey, that's waiting for them. Their dreams and hopes and desires are waiting for you. And through this practice of journaling that we do here in the live stream, um, I believe it helps you set a plan if you really want to move forward, and taking small steps to move forward in a plan to get you to where you want to be. And the reason I use destination or um, even moving forward is because it takes action to transform your life. And I'm all about transformation. So, thank you for coming and checking out Journal with Me, because I have found that journaling is a beneficial practice to your wellness and healing. And through journaling, you can set a path, set a plan, make a plan for whatever change that you may have, even if it's on a shelf, that plan that's on a shelf somewhere, or the dream that's stuck in your head and in your body, to move forward. You can do that through journaling. And we meet on Tuesday and Thursdays at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is uh, we, meaning a small community of regular journalers who come and participate on this live stream. In fact, I want to say hello to Abba. Hello, Abba. Good to see you. And glad that you could make it today, even if it's cold, even if it's dreary, even if it's just unpleasant. You know, hopefully you can find some inspiration to be here. And I appreciate you, Abba, for showing up. Uh, so yeah, we meet here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We start off with um, a, uh, a small or um, uh, meditation of clearing ourselves to open up ourselves for intentional uh, work or intentional practice of journaling. Sometimes you need to kind of clear yourself of any stagnation and clearing out um, just just the cobweb, so to speak. If foggy mind, sleepiness, to get open and become intentional about your practice. And I say your practice. Sometimes some of us don't take to journaling. I hope that you do. If this is the first time you are seeing this, that you participate. But if you have your own practice of meditation, prayer, chanting, whatever your faith may be, I am respectful of all people's all faiths, as long as they are not harmful to anyone, including yourself. Um, and yeah, walking, movement, yoga. If those are your healing and wellness practices, and you want to spend 15 minutes let this be the place that you can spend that 15 minutes of time and stick around and listen in on what might be the what might be, a nice talk that we have afterwards, something that might resonate with you. And we've been doing prompts this year as we move into further into the year, prompts to take away with you after we have done our free flowing stream of consciousness writing in the for the 15 minutes. So I hope that's clear, and I hope that you enjoy journaling with me. Okay, so let's see. Good morning, Maria. Good to see you. Bless you too. Blessings to you, and yeah, to all. And I received your message, um, Maria. Thank you for sending a message. I want to be clear to you that the subscription for a Substack is free, and you do not have to pay unless you'd like to. Um, but my Substack account is free. You can be a free subscriber, and that information is in the description. Yeah, so thank you for inquiring about that. And yeah, Substack is something that has been around for a while, and it's a website for writers primarily, or journalists, anything that has to do with writing, or yeah, mostly I would say writing, and that's where some writing is blog posts, and authors tend to utilize that space to express themselves. So that is that's what Substack is, and the platform um, gives you lots of information. But the link that I have in the description is, in fact, straight to the article that I posted the other day. Yeah. So this feels like sunshine on Tuesday and Thursday morning. Okay, good. That's good, Abba. Abba, thank you for saying that. I think we finally got a little sunshine today. And but the rain will be coming in on about 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. So I'm enjoying the sunshine right now. It's cool, but it's sunny outside. I hope it's sunny where you are as well. So let's get started with our meditation, our cleansing breaths, listening to our breaths, setting our intentions, speaking a word of gratitude, as well as affirming ourselves. It is Affirmation Thursday, and we'll be affirming ourselves with a powerful, positive statement about ourselves. Okay. So if you're in your comfy place where I am, I'm by the window. My favorite place to be is next to light, even if it's a hazy light from fog. I love to be, I find comfort in light, in sun. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze, which is to just look down your nose to what is in front of you. Get, get still, get comfortable on your sits bone. And if your feet touch the floor, that's even better to ground yourself. If you're lying in bed, make sure that you lie in the bed, lay in the bed on your back. And you can listen to my voice and slowly calm yourself. Get quiet. And as you get quiet, allow any noise or distraction pass you by. Make sure your shoulders are not by your ears. Listen to or listen for your breath. You may be breathing through your nose. Listen to it as it kind of swishes. If you can't hear it, feel it. Feel the lungs expanding, your abdomen at your belly, going in and out. I invite you to speak a word of gratitude. A simple thank you is wonderful. I'm grateful for being able to wake up and put my feet on the ground, on the floor. I'm grateful. You may want to set your intention for the day or for this practice, this moment. What do you want to receive from your practice, from your journaling, from your prayers, or the ability to even say prayers or speak what's on your heart? Continue listening to the breath, feeling the breath, your hand on your chest. And finally, affirming yourself with a positive, powerful statement. I'm a peaceful human being. I am kind. and I am resilient. Now let us take 3 cleansing breaths by breathing through our nose and then exhaling through the mouth. You can do this in your own time, or you can follow me. We're going to inhale through the nose, inhaling peace, love, and tranquility. Exhaling through the mouth, any doubt, fear. One more time, inhaling peace and love. Exhaling any stagnation. One last breath, inhaling through the nose, squeezing out air through the mouth, and returning to your normal breathing pattern, kind of calibrating your breath, your natural breathing pattern. And now let us open our eyes, fluttering slowly, gently, coming back to your normal lighting and to the space, right? Thank you, Maria. I'm glad that you enjoy my post on Substack. Thank you. So, this is a part where we journal together or we practice together. And that, of course, is journaling. That could be anything that you find brings you joy, inspiration at this time of the day, wherever you are. Spend that time um, for yourself, right? Sometimes we don't take the time for ourselves. So take this time, and after 15 minutes, I'll come back with a few words, okay? And this is a free flowing um, stream of consciousness writing that you can do, okay? There's no prompt. I'll give you a prompt before we leave today, all right? Okay, I'll be putting myself on mute so no noise disturbs you. Right. Okay, well, our time has come up. I may have shorted. Yep, just came up. Yeah, it's 3 after. Um, I hope that you were able to finish with your practice, your journaling, meditation, or prayer, or walking about, or uh, yeah, whatever that is. I was able to get some good journaling down, stuff that I didn't know I was actually thinking about. Just started writing about it, and yeah, gonna see to it. Some things I need to do, uh, but so I hope that was good for you. Oh, hello, Zuru, Zuru Babel. I'm glad that you were able to journal. Welcome to journaling with me. Journal with me. Yeah, it's a good time. Mornings are the best time for me to journal, and I find it very energizing afterwards, and it's a peaceful process also. Instead of waking up, rushing, kind of ease into the day, and so it is a good time. So thank you for joining us. Anyone who is joining us for the first time, welcome to Pam from Philly. Okay, my screen name switch. Hope you are well. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Good to see you. Glad that well, I can't see you. I see your name, but glad that you could join us from Philly. It's awesome. It's a good time of day to be journaling. So yeah, I think I put on the screen name journal with me next to it, continuous storms, because that's what I've been experiencing here in in Portugal. Continuous storms, just one after the other, and the news shows the devastation of these storms, and especially on the coast, but actually inland also. Some of these storms are spreading on through Spain, and so and I really wanted to spend some time in a part of Spain just to tour, but I'm not going to try to take transportation if there's lots of storming going on. But yeah, continuous storms, and I've had to. The reason I thought about this continuous storms is because physically we have these storms, actual Mother Nature. Um, the weather is storming, but sometimes we have storms within us or during our life, theor- theoretical storms where it seems like they're back to back to back. And yeah, there have been periods where you seem like if it's raining, there's going to be a storm. It just keeps on coming. Things keep on like if the dishwasher breaks and you get it fixed, then then the washing machine might break, and then after that the dryer might break, or all the appliances break down in succession, right? You have to get them fixed, and or some other series of issues or problems. And that has happened to me. It's like one thing after the other. And that happens sometimes seasonally for people, like every, 5 years, something like this would happen. Um, or it's just life, right? Just life happens. There's storms. And, you know, I'm a person, I used to say I am not a patient person. And I used to say I have to pray for patience. People said, no, you don't pray for patience. You just become patient. You become, you are, you don't, you don't need to, because that's like worrying, praying for patience, begging, begging to be still. You just learn to be still, just wait it out, right? And that's what I've been trying to, not trying, I am doing during these storms. I'm gonna, when I'm blessed with some sunlight, a window of non-rain, and I can go out and enjoy outside. If it's storming, then I'll stay inside and wait for the next, window of opportunity to get out and go about the day. Um, it's nothing but water. It's uncomfortable. Yesterday, I did go out and it was just this great window of time. I went out to a yoga class, you know, and by the time that it was over, it still was not raining yet. I ran an errand and got some fresh bread at the bakery. I stopped and had a cup of tea at a coffee shop, read my book. On the way back, it started. It started drizzling, and then it started raining by the time I got inside. And so, I have no control over these things. Sometimes we just don't have control. And this is an old talk, but it's just a reminder to just wait it out. We have no control over these things, and we have to do the best we can with what we're dealt. Um, so Maria says, the planet is feeling off of the energy of us. So we have to be positive, right, in what we think, feel, and do. We need more love. Absolutely. Totally agree, Maria. Totally agree. Yeah, it's just sometimes we're putting out a lot of negativity and energy instead of calming ourselves and being peaceful and yeah, not hating so much, right? Hating at all. So yeah, that's the reason why I had that next to today's title, Journal with Me, Continuous Storms. We know that these storms will pass. In fact, there's one clear day scheduled this week on this side of the Atlantic, and that is Saturday for me. So I'm gonna really be enjoying my Saturday the best way I can in the sun, because that's what brings me energy. But I'm going to energize myself by doing my exercises, listening to music, which has been really something great that I have. I have albums, old albums, and I put them on and can dance and sing, and that's very energizing. So I hope that you all find something that was one of the questions last time about energizing yourself, or where do you find energy, right? Energetic things. So I hope you can find something to provide you with some energy. Today's prompt is what did you learn this week? What did you learn this week? Kind of a standard little question about yourself. What did you learn about yourself this week? And I've shared what I learned about myself, really just dipping into being patient with myself and and the weather conditions, but actually realizing that I have been patient, and that I haven't been at one time would get very irritable or anxious and you know get in a bad mood. Haven't really done that. I may complain, but I'm not impatient. So, what have you learned about yourself this week? What inspired that knowledge of yourself? Um, that's the prompt for today. Okay. And hello, Dr. Donna. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we are on our prompt for today, and I hope that you can participate, um, even if even if it's for a short time. About this week, Pamela says this week I learned that having more grace for myself is always a good thing. That's awesome. Yeah, this week I learned that having more grace for myself is always a good thing. That's awesome. Yeah. That's great. That's an affirmation also. Affirming affirming the grace that you have and pat yourself on the back for that powerful positive statement as we affirm ourselves here on Thursday, right? And that's a good thing to do is give yourself grace. Yeah. And to know, right? Sometimes we do things and we don't even acknowledge them. Um, it's really important that we have the sense about us to acknowledge ourselves, our observations of ourselves. It's really important because we can go just blindly through and not give ourselves credit for things. um, it's important to do that. It really is for confidence, right? For self-esteem, gaining greater self-esteem for ourselves. Um, yeah, it's very important that we acknowledge our goodness, our God-given kindness, right? We come into this world innocent and have to remember that we come here peaceful, right? Um, and things change for us. If we can regain that sense of kindness and peacefulness, it's really really important that we acknowledge that because that also, if we show that within ourselves, that's that is a light for others, right? The light for others to be kind, be uh, you know showing our goodness, right? Showing our grace. So I hope that on this affirmation Thursday that you, in fact, acknowledge these things. Yeah, it's a great thing. A great, great thing. So I'll let you know that in the description, okay, oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Donna, what do you say here? I'm learning to be, I'm learning to be in tuned, yes, with the age of my body. Oh, okay. That's that's a great thing. that is that is a great thing to being in tune with your body. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. How are you doing that, if I may ask? You're learning because I love learning. So I always want to know how people, when you learn something, it's like, it's like a code. It's like you're 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 finding answers to, questions, or you're experiencing something new and different, right? When you learn, I love it. Yeah, yesterday I learned in my yoga class that I was not fearful anymore of doing this one thing, that I haven't been, I think I'm going to hurt myself when I do this one thing. It's rolling backwards. It's kind of like you're tumbling backwards, and on the mat you have to kind of create a like a ball of your body, rounding the back, rounding the spine. And I always think that I'm just going to fall flat and hurt my head. One time shoulders were bothering me. They're not no longer really bothering me anymore. It kind of did hurt. But yesterday I did it and realized that, if I use my breath and tuck in my belly, that I'm creating a better way in which to roll back. So I became very, like, cognizant of what I was doing with my body, right? Yeah. So this is good with the age of the body, of your body. Interesting. I'd love to have that conversation with you. Maybe in salon we can talk about that, Dr. Donna, if you come to salon, which I hope you registered for. What date is that? That is going to be on. Let me see if I can find it. That will be on February 28th. But that's creative journaling. So we can even, yeah, we can get really creative with that. Dr. Donna, yeah, be in tune with the age of your body. Yeah. And Maria says, I'm learning that I have to be more consistent. This is kind of hard for me. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Consistency can be, it is definitely a practice. It is something that you have to practice, right? Consistency takes time and it takes grace. And don't give up. Don't give up. Depends on what you want to be consistent about. Um, I've had to learn to be consistent with the writing that I'm doing. I have to, if I really want to write, to be a writer, I have to be consistent in order to produce it. So I I have a schedule, and sometimes if I don't meet the schedule for my writing consistently, Yeah, I kind of get down on myself, but I'm learning not to. So it takes time to get into a pattern. Hi, hello, Elle. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you, Elle. Glad you could make it. So Dr. Donna says listening and acting on things that don't seem right, things that are new in my body. Yes, see you in the salon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You have to listen to your body, feel your body. I'm going to be talking about about I'm getting ready to do another post about body work, massage and body work, and as a practice. My post will be about practices of the body, mind, and spirit, holistically speaking. Yeah. Maria says, putting yourself first. Okay. Yeah. Consistency in putting yourself first. Oh, most definitely. You must do that. You must do that. You have to put yourself on a schedule, and you have to, according to Jane Friedman, you have to take yourself out on a date on a consistent basis once a week or once every 2 weeks. You have to go, you have to, you have to celebrate yourself, right? That's like affirming yourself. You have to do that consistently, putting yourself first. Okay, what is the sexy? I learned that I am stronger than I think. Flu got me, but I'm getting away. Okay. Good for you. Good for you for being stronger than you think. That's what you're learning. That's good. That's great. It's amazing when we don't think that we are strong enough, tough enough, fearful sometimes of doing things because we don't feel that we are strong enough. Yeah, yeah. I am a member of a group of writers, and a lot of times, um, a, a lot of these women are very good at saying how good they are doing with their accomplishments. And that's a really good thing. You have to be able to say, I was able to do this, I have this opportunity, I have that opportunity. And if you are not accustomed to saying great things about positive, powerful things about yourself, sometimes you would think, well, are they just bragging? Well, you could see it as bragging, but it's also affirming what they have done or going to do, and the positiveness of what they have done or going to do. It's positive, it's a good thing, it's not a negative, right? So, what that does is help others uh, to be their best or do their best or at least acknowledge their best, right? Acknowledge themselves, right? Yeah. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So I hope that you can, if you haven't seen in the description, there's my Substack that I hope that you can read. My post. I have another one coming out next week if not sooner. And then um, our creative journaling salon will be held on February 28th. And that will be a lot of fun. I hope that you bring paints or markers, paper, anything to create. We'll be painting, we'll be using prompts in order to spur our imagination, our creativity, and discussing. We will have moments of meditation, and I believe it's going to be a good time. And we'll talk. But I thought that we could do this because sometimes when the weather is not um, on your side, so to speak. It's too cold, it's too hot, or it's too windy, or whatever it is. You stay inside, and you might want to knit or crochet or paint or put together a puzzle, but doing something that will spur on creativity is always a good thing. So let's do that in our creative journaling salon on February 28th, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to spending that time with you. I hope that you can register. There's no cost for the salon. And I also want to let you know that I restarted, resurrected the it was formerly the Wellside Retreats, but now the Kathy Hampton Wellness and Healing Practices Book Club. The book club is now up and running. I placed on my website the title of the book, and I may have mentioned this book to you last year, Surviving Paris, a memoir of healing in the City of Light, um, written by Robin Allison Davis. Okay. Um, I was blessed to attend her book launch and in Paris, and believe that it's an inspirational book for you to read. And really, she shares her resilience, right? And it's in a whole new world that she um, is living in, right? So I hope that you can get the book from your local library. If not, order through bookshop.org. Surviving Paris, a memoir of healing in the City of Light. That is it. Okay, it's a beautiful cover. So I hope that you can participate and through that. And then, was there anything else I have in the description? Yeah, that's about it. Register for the salon. Pick up your copy. The discussion for this book will be later in March, and have some other things coming up also. And hope that you can participate, especially if you are in a position to travel into the spring or fall. All right. So I look forward to seeing you again on next Tuesday, where we'll journal together, work through our practices, and just spend a good time with uh, inspiration and getting inspired to move forward or move through the day. All right. Take care.